Douglas plays here. We're going to be playing a game that happens to be very popular among kids and adults. It's called Bluey the Video Game. I can see that this game's really fun as well as the TV series. So I've been busy just this morning. Um I've put the blankets and sheets um in the washing machine. Um then after that I've been putting it in a dryer, small or tiny loads at a time, so that the my cousin is on holiday, and I was looking forward to seeing him at my house and spending time together. But unfortunately, they don't have a car because one of my cousins still got it. Wackadoo! I haven't heard that catchphrase since Liftoff. You know, in the show Liftoff, Wackadoo was more than just a cafe. It was a socialization thing for kids and puppets alike. We had talented um actors. We had singing backpacks. We had a bear teaming up with a brigald to save his sister from a medieval witch. It was the best childhood experience of our lives to have fun and adventure. This game teaches kids to work as a family so that they can find a job to go to when they're grown up. Cheese and crackers, huh? Well, I haven't heard him say that catchphrase since Jim Jenkins' peanut butter jelly otter. I know this stuff because I grew up in the 90s. Climbing on the obstacles so you can reach said item. Since the PlayStation 1 game, Rugrats, The Search for Raptor. So the babies were playing Raptor until they've noticed there's only one puzzle piece in the toy dinosaur, and they just were upset. So the dad was like, there was an 8 or 9, 10 piece of that puzzle piece. World's simplest puzzle ever. So Dee Dee happens to say, the pieces would be all over the house. So Stu gives them the ball. Tommy throws it away, picks up the raptor dinosaur, like so, and says, don't worry, Raptor. Our friend is going to search all over the house and find you. So, Rugrats The Search of Raptor is a taskmaster genre, and that genre is similar to this game I'm playing today. How do Spike manage to get lost somewhere and end up exploring the sewers? It's like you have no absolute idea to what's crawling in the sewers. Cockroaches, dead bugs, our DNA waste going into toxic barrels. I hear toxic can give you cancer because it's full of chemicals. But in the world of fiction, anything's possible. There's no way we can reverse on what Dr. Blight did to me. Just a quick speeding freak! Not bad on my acting. Well, if I was an anthropomorphic feline of super agility and strength, I can pick almost anything up, and everything around me might seem like a mere feather to me. The characters of Rugrats had everything. A circus in the backyard, Spike looking for Cynthia for Angelica, or as Josh Strider once said, Satanica. There was just parents doing some shopping and kids getting lost in a busy environment, and that's not until this show called Robot Chicken, where Dee Dee has a rough word with Stu about his irresponsible connections with the kids. And after having such a good roast about stew, voiced by Seth Green in Robot Chicken, was like, I want a divorce. So the point is, you want a family who loves and respects you. However, you don't want a family who was once before being stuck in a controlling environment. Now, we've got to find the balloon. So, the Bluey merch is one of the things that I'll have to add to my wish list. I think I'll have to get my family to organize a garage sale because I want to sell off my old pony merch, and I don't think Green Hills or Charlestown is doing Build a Bear because that was some kind of a short fad, by the way. And I had some fun throwing my voice into a plastic presser. You know, I'm getting Futurama vibes um, where Professor Farnsworth happens to tell Fry to fetch the hammer, and it's been sitting beneath a bunch of dangerous stuff. So with Fry's sheer incompetence, he happens to pull the hammer out from the debris, and the entire thing crushes on him. Then this sentence showed up and said, "Game over." Cuckoo, 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 cuckoo. Ding, ding, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding. Ugh. What happened? You were crushed by 2 pounds of debris, and you died. It was so funny. Yes, I guess you had to be there. I don't get it. If that's me dead over there, who am I here? Oh, you are also you. Thanks to my latest invention, the Reanimator. Every time you perish, it'll create an exact replica of you based on everything, your DNA, and the saliva and gum wad from your tennis shoes.
Let's tear it apart.
Wow. When did you invent it? About a week ago. And I've been trying to kill you to test it ever since. So, what was death like, Fry? Well, everything went dark, and then this bright light appeared and said, "Game over." It's been forever since I've watched Futurama. Sadly, my mother cancelled Disney Plus because The Simpsons and Futurama is now on Disney Plus, and there's not really much to watch on Disney Plus. Again, that's the point I was just trying to get across about corporate psychos who want to gather as much money as they can.
Wonder where the rest of that map is.
I wonder too. Oh, there's a sticker book. I believe Blue Healers was named after a breed of dog. Puzzles like this remind me of Legend of Zelda: The Ocarina of Time. Except that in a water temple are my various gods. That was infuriating. I didn't know that you have to press start, equip the iron boots, then unequip them, push that giant block in or out, find where to move that same giant block again, unequip, equip your iron boots once more. It was like the water temple was like a torturizing project. All these slides and activity stuff is something out from PJ Masks. I'm just saying. Well, PJ Mask lasted for 3 seasons. You know,
How do we get to Muffin's classes without...
I do love kids and their imagination. It's what makes them grow as people.
Come on, girls. Let's head back to play with Muffin.
That wasn't a problem. And no, I don't plan to play Persona 5 Tactica because I think the corporate programmers went too far with my interests. You can't just bully your fans into playing the game where it requires you to defeat monsters within 2 turns. You know what rhymes with lava? Piranha. I thought my wireless mic wasn't working because I could tell just by it flashing between red and green, red and green, red and green, until I've realized that I had the receiver upside down. This hat reminds me of I believe the show's called Blueberry Cupcake or Blueberry Muffin or whatever, but she happened to test the shrinking potion on a hat, and it just started to levitate, and then it just randomly changed size. That kind of CGI was amazing. Oh, hold A. I just love it when kids use a lot of creative imagination to play with their friends. Oh no. Wait. Oh wait. The ground is lava because one, it's summer. Two, I think the heat. I think the rubber must have absorbed the heat. So is boiling water. I enjoy a nice cup of chai latte with just boiling water. So I just happened to on a Sunday I just happened to um listen to a Snooplex video while I either build Lego or lie down on my bed with the aircon on. That's just a dress up box. It's more like a dress up bag. You know, in my fan fiction of My Little Pony, since Diamond Tiara was raised by rich parents, I guess it's fair that she doesn't deserve the glass from Flamingo because the way she targets the poor Kmart Crusaders and finding ways to make herself feel powerful and superior. She just it's just like my sister once said. I think I think Diamond Tiara is just one of those um main girls in the show who's unfortunately being raised by rich parents. And they say that the love for money and fame is the root of all evil. Only one more to find.
Hello? Anyone there?
Can you meet us round the back?
Sure. No worries.
All right, come on.
I really don't know these voice actors, but works really well. They spend time together just fine. Sure, I could make some money just by selling off my old pony merch and making way for Bluey merch. Although
Come on, Squirt. Let's meet round.
I could only make like $20 or only $80 at a garage sale. With $80, I can get my hands on that game, Penny's Big Breakaway, for example. But it's good to dream. I should spend my time playing these games and actually enjoying them rather than worrying about what I'm going to miss out on. Here, kids, have a ball. And I would hate to see their water bill for the Blue Healer family. Some kids like to put on their shades and lie down in the sun and ask themselves or question themselves, musings, what is that? That's what I'm doing. Saving this family from a water bill.
Not that. Look what Chatterbox can do.
I can relate to that. I've got a talking Yoshi figurine that I have from the Gamesman, and Darby from Blue Television Games has got the same. Maybe he places the talking Yoshi figurine just out of existence someplace. On Darby's desk, He's got a giant NES controller prop. He has what equipment he uses to make live streams. He's just one lucky person, and he's got all kinds of respectful supporters around him. Although I was born in '89, so that makes me 34. The Chattermax is just a toy. Oh, I guess I could see a Muppet eating human food, but anything's possible yet again. Oh no, not the duck door! The odd tinkering guy from Finland loves the duck door. Well, I've got a bunch of things that needs restoring, such as the Pokemon controller for the Nintendo 64, the two grey Joy-Cons that are still malfunctioning, one of the purple and passion fruit yellow Joy-Cons are slightly malfunctioning with every step I take on the controller. Well, if something goes wrong, of course you have to say no to the kids. Otherwise they grow up to be self-entitled psychos and socios. They'll just grow up saying to the cops, I stole nothing, I didn't steal anything, I didn't steal anything. Blame my role model father for not teaching me no. I think you might need the right kind of right type of consistency to make seasoning. Otherwise, the seasoning will become a liquid mess. I'll be right back. I'm back after having 2 sandwiches, a glass of lemon cordial, and a big glass of water. What a way to have lunch, huh? I have never seen an idea done to death since virtual reality, where you have to pour a crate of alcohol in the pump tub. The pump tub is where the water goes in that tub, and you've got this large bulb that pumps the water. I believe Chattermax is the world's most grating toy, and I can see why. That colourful barricade that you place toddlers and babies in almost reminds me of Rugrats. Also a show from the 90s. And like I said, in Robot Chicken, Stu got the most roasting to, thanks to Dee Dee. Well, I didn't say roast as in cook. I said roast as in you say something judgmental, or you just randomly pick on the target. Chattermax. Now, a toy bird that grates and shouts. It is such a nightmare having the Chattermax in the house. I bet Uncle Ray had nothing better to do. Perhaps you could go to your job with your friends. There was another Chattermax, but that Chattermax that Bingo found was always quiet and never turned on. Ah, good for them.
Sounds like Chattermax somewhere.
Sounds like a Chattermax has been to one too many toy parties. It sounds like as if the Chattermax is giving out leadership chants, like any other lemon could.
Here it is.
Don't let it go.
You know, Uncle Ray, you wouldn't have had a broken leg if you didn't bring that grating toy bird in the first place. Sheesh, sounds like Elmo on adrenaline. Although I would never mention drugs in a kid's game. Bingo and her family has been chasing down the Chattermax for hours. And it's been a long, grating day, and after some hours of patience, the Chattermax is like feeding a baby a bottle of Diet Right. The Chattermax is like feeding a baby a bottle of Diet Right. And as your kid gets um older, he starts scarfing down your supply of candy from Halloween, and he or she just happens to scatter all around the house. I just happened to find this game on Game Pass, and I got to install it for free. And I really gotta say, this was a really fun game. For when my future kids plays some Bluey, I want them to have some fun, maybe do a critique on it, or theorize some crazy ideas. His muscles playing up? Well, that's from me. That's what happens when you feast on candy that has strong food colors. Since the baby is starting to grow some teeth, when I give it some more milk, and just as a treat, how about some extra gum? You gotta start simple with your kids. I did not enjoy the Chattermax chase. It was grating to begin with, and it was twice as annoying hours later. I wonder what brand of batteries the Chattermax ran on. Maybe Eternal Unlimited. The Chattermax sound like Elmo on Ring Pops. Of course, the Sesame Street gang just runs over to the rescue and notices that Elmo's been going a little crazy. Maybe some irresponsible jerk fed Elmo way too much Betty Crocker icing.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, wait, hang on. Magic xylophone.
I thought you were helping.
You're on your own.
I've watched that episode of Bluey just recently. I haven't laughed this much in years. So, what now? Oh. And it's like I said, speaking of xylophones, I came across this toy drum that had 3 colorful keys with it. It's like do, re, mi, do, re, mi. And not only the toy drum had 3 keys with it, it also had this turning mechanism with it. You know, I could save up for a toy xylophone and try freezing my family with it.
Well done. Granddad's frozen solid again.
Ding!
Bring you back to normal.
So pressing B causes Bingo to kick the air. Pressing A makes her jump. Yeah, but where's the indicator? Because I might need the indicator to help me out in this minigame. Move around and tap
What's so special about this crate?
There's buried treasure there.
tap X.
Oh, treasure hunt.
Ah,
I'll help you look for it.
Really?
tapping X
About supplies.
button on the controller. That brings me back to some more infuriating puzzles. such as Superman, the Shadow of Apocalypse. After doing this fun recording of the Bluey game, I must say this was fun, entertaining, and educational. I managed to have some fun critiques and adding some relatability to the game. So this Bluey video game is like therapy to me, in a good way. At least we don't have to deal with infuriating puzzles or having to unnecessarily equip or unequip boots just to push a giant block in a water temple, or having to chase a family ghost around just so that you can pick up the next transforming mask. I mean, now that you've brought up Majora's Mask, I think I never had the opportunity to collect the last transforming mask, because there's a total of 4: Deku, Goron, Goron, Zora, and Fierce Deity. Fierce Deity happens to be a recycled form of adult Link. And how is the Fierce Deity Link able to see without its pupils? I might as well give him a badge that reads I have low vision. A little too far. But it's but Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask is a primitive video game, and anything's possible. What? I was just thinking about their wonderful lives they can lead despite they have problems seeing. As I grew up with the Nintendo 3DS, I was in the water temple, and they made some major changes. The iron boots can actually be equipped to your ABXY screen. Well, why couldn't the Nintendo 64 do that back then? Equip the boots to the C buttons. So many years later, I came across a Brental Floss song starring Brental Floss and Dave Ballmer. It goes a little something like this. La la la, la la la, la la la. I'm so bored, time to sheath the sword. Why is this game so damn adored? Everyone says it's so much fun. 12 hours in, I quit. Yeah, I'm done. I love Zelda more before the 64. Hashtag Ocarina of Time. Time. Stop before you say something you may regret. Oh, hello, Dave. Don't diss Ocarina across the internet. Or what? Think what frightening fanboys you'll provoke. They don't know you're otherwise a decent bloke. Oh no, arguments. Look, Dave, this is just my opinion. After 12 hours, your opinion's conjecture. Ugh. Do I sense a rambling lecture? Yes! Hyrule with granite mines, then the flat 2D plane. We long for a game to expand on lands that we cherish. Secrets and try and find every corner and the caves that we could look back and squint down from above. Run wild and free. Dive into the sea. Climb a tree and general. Explore the bloody country. Yeah, maybe if I was 6. No, maybe that'd be a prick. Whoa, let's clearly and become adult. I'm just not in the cult. Play through the night, you'll see the light. It's so beautiful, so wonderful. Oh, you entertain your little socks off like that, but if you see through my viewpoint why don't you feel the love that this game inspires in thousands of lives around the world? Here's what I'm getting at. The crappy textures look so gross and flat. And those how come these two guys run around like that? And there's this owl who will never shut up. Not one for reading then. This makes my eyeballs sore. 3D was done so well in Mario 64. And it took me 2 whole years before this clunky piece of crap you worship so much. But it's loved by all. Ha! Delusional! Wait, except for me, jerk, they took my high roll and made it look like stool. I guess we're all learning this together. Cha-cha-cha. Do you know what I love? Do you know what I hate? Breaking pots. Just connect the dots in your zany bank, you crazy yank. Not his voice, much more choice, but your choices suck. Do you like me? Wow! Many screens, which are fun. It's not fun. Yes, it is. It's too juice. Shut up, screw. Shut up! You're the worst fanboy. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this! Wazik! Jerk! Come say that to my face. Wait, where are you going? Dot, 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 dot. Da 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 da. No 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 no. Hey, Smarty Pants, oh, don't be shy. You love to dance? Well, so do I. Now tell me why you love this game. Oh, where to start and where's the goal? It's art, though us all. It's games though us art. You have no heart, so how can you speak of love? Graphically, this Hyrule I love so much, and they've twisted into a beast. And there's this thing that I hate its change. So this ends now. Do 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 do. Ah ah. Ooh, man, this has been an elaborate argument. Yes, you could say that, but I would have listened to you nonetheless. I can't believe we were doing this over an elaborate argument. We're still Zelda fans, right? Ha! Totally! And I can tell you where that game can get shut. Stop! Before you say something we may regret. Why are we always fighting across the internet? Fandom starts with love. There's no need to shove. I'll be right back. So after I finished this simple kids game, I just see it as I just view this game as a fun and creative family romp around house and solving basic stuff. It's just really fun, and I really enjoyed myself, and I did some singing, which my mother loved. Although I never vaped or smoked in my life because that can very much endanger your vocal cords, and vaping could cause your um vocal cords to sound like Patty and Selma from The Simpsons. Well, if I happen to have kids, I'm going to make sure that they don't misplace the bug spray. So, if you happen to be in a controlling relationship, get yourself out of there before you actually develop Stockholm syndrome. That's where the abuser gets to push you around because you're the stock for abuse. Hence the term Stockholm. I've watched many animated shows where fictional characters is unfortunately stuck in those environments where that every time they can't do anything right, slap, or whenever something goes wrong, swamp. I just feel horrible about those characters being in that situation. Swamp. I can't believe some selfish actor wants to sabotage Miranda Cosgrove's future in iCarly just by having an army of people go to where they're trying to have an interview. I think it's brilliant that she has a creative future, and unfortunately, it's some controlling father who wants to take that away from her.
Missing the bug spray. Let's check the kids' room.
Yes, let's. If I had a house that was literally infested with frogs, then I never need to purchase bug spray. The frogs can naturally eat the flies as they see fit. So, what's bug spray doing in Bluey's bedroom? I just happen to remember the time that I was playing a remake of Wonder Boy 3, The Dragon's Trap, on the PlayStation 4. In fact, this remake was done by professional animators and artists. Although, who was this former artist I used to look up? He was in a Wolverine costume, and his attitude was like, "Ugh, I've given up. I don't care." Oh yeah, he let fame go to his head. So the love for fame is a root of all evil. I think I've got some. I think I've got a dead N64 controller that reads Pokemon. Ah, I can't believe she said quick sticks. Is that like a is it like some kind of a family game that you find like it's a canister of sticks and they named it something rather creative, like quick?
Quick sticks. Let's get to the front of
Every time you say quick sticks, you pick them up. That's how the game is played.
But this is the great game. Looks like the scrap you used to play.
it. It does.
So
Way to go.
See that tree there?
so whoever picks up the last two sticks, you got to say quick sticks, and you win.
Remember to be careful, alright?
So after playing Bluey the video game, I think I'll watch more of Bluey, and then look for that something pals game, because it sounds fun, and it sounds like what was the name of that addictive game that you're playing? Pal World. Yeah. Be right back. Okay, we're back. So I have turned down the brightness on my iPad.
Well My turn next.
We're close. You need to climb.
Talk about platform peril. I guess that's a reference to Mario Party, Parties 1 and 2 for the Nintendo 64, of course. It's called Age and Experience, my good dog.
Quick, the bike's right.
What say you, Granddad?
Don't waste it. More smart, more safe, more cheap. Ah, animals. Animalistic losers. They just throw rubbish aside, and we have to be the ones to pick up after them. You know what I say?
Let's get to the left side.
Oi! Tosser! Well,
Let's get to the left side. We have a crate to play.
yeah, but Grandpa is standing on top of it. I can't get it. I thought I was going to give up playing this game because a chocolate bar. Ugh. Well, this was a very fun game indeed. I enjoyed playing it. It was fun, educational, and it was creative. So, see you next time.